Hey everyone, I am sitting by the pool at my staycation. And what I mean by that is I'm still in Las Vegas where I live, but we are staying downtown at a beautiful resort that is a part of our timeshare that we were able to purchase 4 years ago, thanks to Scentsy. A lot of people talk about, timeshares are a waste of money but what I've found is that a lot of people just don't utilize them correctly and to your benefit. And if you use them, actually utilize your timeshare and you know how to utilize the actual system, it could be to your advantage. And so what we're doing is we are utilizing what we have available to us. We're celebrating Mitch's birthday. And so we're staying down here for a couple nights, just utilizing the pool. There he is coming around right now. Say hi, babe.
Hi, babe.
There's Buzzy. So they're staying, they're at the Lazy River right now. And I am reading one of my favorite books that I've read in a while, No Excuses, The Power of Self-Discipline by Brian Tracy. And so it made me want to get on and talk to you guys about this book of what I'm literally only, 15 pages in, and I've had so many aha moments already. One of the biggest ones is, the title of the book is, The Power of Self-Discipline. And I talked to actually a lot of you guys about how important self-discipline is. And then a lot of you guys come back to me and say, oh my gosh, but it's so hard and, to have that self-discipline, and which is totally true. But what he talks about is how, if we put ourselves through that submersion of just constantly trying, and eventually it's going to get easier. So everything starts out hard. Nothing in life you ever do that you don't have experience in is going to be easy. Whether, you may be natural at something, but when you truly submerge yourself into becoming a master at it or really, really like the best, it's going to get hard whether you're a natural at it or not. So I want to read actually this is where it made me go, oh my God, I totally have to share this with you guys. So I'm going to read it right from the book. All right, so here's what it says. The Big Payoff. The payoff for developing high levels of self-discipline is extraordinary. This is direct relationship between self-discipline and self-esteem. So there's more, but I just want to stop right there. I realized how, a lot of people, I tell people how my self-esteem is developed incredibly. I had no self-esteem before Scentsy, and it's just a totally different, I have a totally different mindset of myself, the way I look at the world, everything. And I know now, just by reading that one paragraph, that my goal to develop self-discipline throughout these years in many different areas, many I'm still working on, and you'll find you'll always be working on them, but you become better at them. And what I found is things that I've developed self-discipline in have become natural. And so when I am not disciplined in that area, it's almost uncomfortable for me. So, not being disciplined with, getting up every morning at a certain time and doing my meditation and, thinking about what I'm going to be doing for the day and just having that system, and that's discipline, getting up before I need to, because I don't have to get up. Nobody's telling me that I need to be anywhere. It's my own business. I am the one that says, hey, get in your office, hey, pick up the phone. Nobody else is doing that. So that's a part of the self-discipline we have to develop. And so sometimes we get comfortable and the discipline kind of is not there. But the one thing I can say, guys, is that uncomfortableness of not being disciplined sets in, and then that is what wakes you up fast and makes you go, oh, wait a minute, this isn't comfortable. I need to do what I've developed, because it's there's more pleasure in being disciplined than not, because the discipline that you develop is good for you. it gets you up earlier to go exercise or to meditate, which is healthy for you, to clear your mind, to calm your stress. I mean, all these things that you develop, the systems that you develop as far as a schedule in your business, helps you have a better life outside of your business, because you get things done, you feel self-accomplished, and then you have more leisure time. Like right now, I'm sitting by the pool, hanging out, doing my, literally living the life. And then I get to go take off to Nashville for a week with all my friends and have a blast and learn new things and have new experiences. So I'm literally having a vacation before my vacation, guys. Seriously. And I know that the self-discipline is what got me to have that advantage. All right, so the next step is he's got 3 bullet points here that I wanted to share with you. The more you practice self-mastery and self-control, the more you like and value yourself. So true. Because what are you doing? You're developing something that's hard, so you become proud of yourself. You're like, man, I am so proud that I got up today an hour earlier than I need to. So you start to develop that value of like, man, I am doing something that most people don't do. So, and then you see the results in your life, in your personal being, whether you're getting up early to exercise or not, your body starts to develop or whatever. So you start to value yourself better. The more you discipline yourself, the greater, a little bit of wind here, hold on. The more you discipline yourself, the greater is your sense of self-respect and personal pride. So self-respect and personal pride, because you start to realize that you have value. And so when people aren't valuing your time and not respecting what you know and who you are and what you can provide for them on a personal level or on a business level, you start to realize, like, you know what, I have something to give, and you don't let people walk all over you anymore. That's what develops. I used to be that pushover. I used to be the person that everybody took advantage of and walked all over me. But now it's not that I don't care anymore and I don't want to help people by any means. I mean, I love to help people. That's why I love what I do. But I don't let them take advantage of me. And especially my time, because it's valuable and it's limited. So I don't have an issue with saying, you know what, if you're not willing to put your time in, I'm not going to waste my time. So I will, there has to be, you need to give a little and then I'll give a little. Because that's just, I only live once. So I'm not going to bend over backwards and go out of my way to waste the time that is I'm only going to have once in my life to not see any results and somebody else putting no effort in their own life. Think about that, guys. If you see somebody that's not putting any effort into themselves to try to better their situation, try to, if they're saying they're broke and, hi, Neens, what? No. If they're not putting time into themselves, why would they expect, or why should you put time into them? You shouldn't, right? It doesn't make sense, because they're the ones in the end that have to make it happen, not us. Okay, so that's part of being a leader, and developing that self-respect and personal pride is what helps you become a leader and a strong one. Because when you have self-pride, not in a negative way, pride of the fact is valuing yourself, saying, you're asking me to bend over backwards and revamp my schedule to work around you when you haven't shown me any effort that you're even serious. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, and then the third bullet point says, the more you practice self-discipline, the better your self-image. You see yourself and think about yourself in a more positive way. You feel happier and more powerful as a person. So true, guys. Oh my gosh. Because you see things happening when you are disciplined and you're doing things that other people aren't doing and doing hard things. You see those results eventually. And so you start to really see yourself in a positive manner, meaning what I said before, hey, I have something to give. I have something to share. I can help you. I can train you and coach you because I've done it. But, and then, a lot of people don't sponsor, they don't share the product, they don't share the hosting opportunity because they don't have the self image or respect for themselves and self-esteem to think that they have something to offer somebody else. So they become shy, they become intimidated, and a lot of you are there, and that's okay, because I was there, and I'm not gonna lie, I never lie with you guys. I still get there. I still have my moments of, oh my God, I'm intimidated, or I'm scared to do this. But the discipline over the years has developed my willingness and ability to push through it eventually. Now, it may take me a little bit to do it, but eventually I do it. I always challenge myself, because eventually I know it's going to benefit me. So this, I highly recommend you guys to pick up this book, whether you're in the business already or you're not, and you're just on my channel because maybe you like some things that I have to say. I don't know, so thank you. But no excuses, the power of self-discipline. This can help you in anything in your life, your personal life, definitely your business. And here's the thing, guys. I'm on vacation, and I love to grow and to learn so much that I'm excited to have a chance to read, to learn more, to grow more. That's what happens when you develop that self-discipline in your life, is because you become almost addicted to learning and becoming a better person. That's the only addiction I would say that I promote, is addiction to better yourself as a person, growing yourself, and just mastering who you are. So Brian Tracy's No Excuses, The Power of Discipline. This is what it looks like. Pick it up. And no, I do not endorse him. I do not get money for marketing this. I just am telling you that it's already helped me 15 pages in, and I can't imagine what I'm going to learn. So have a great, sensational day, and until next time, bye now.